The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
There's a Rabbi in Lakewood. His name is Menashe. He has, and I have the USB right here, and hopefully they're going to give it out. Come, Rabbi. I have a USB over here that he told me to give out. He has over 300 stories, no exaggeration. 300 stories of people, his personal stories. He's a Rabbi in Lakewood, Cheder. His name is Rabbi Menashe. He has over 300 stories of people that he knows personally that started learning every single day the laws of Lashon Hara, Chafetz Chaim, Shmirat HaLashon, in English, in Hebrew, in Yiddish, whatever you want. Started learning it every single day consistently. And within 40 days, 3 months, 6 months, unbelievable Yeshuot salvations. Over here I have the USB, over 300 stories. It's unbelievable. One of the stories that he told me was, this is crazy, this is a Lakewood couple who didn't have children, unfortunately, for 10 years. That's extremely painful. Should never happen to any person. No children for 10 years. That's extremely, extremely painful. They feel lonely, they feel lost, they don't know what's the future going to bring them. It's terrifying. It's a terrifying feeling. 10 years, no children. They went to this Menashe last June and told him, Rabbi, we need a Yeshua. And this is a very, very religious couple. We need a Yeshua, we need salvation. 10 years. We went to doctors, we went to different rabbis for berachot. We need salvation. He told them, start learning, the husband and the wife, start learning this book. Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon. I even brought a few. This is how much I care. This book, Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon. Order this on Art School. I'm not getting a percentage. Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon every single day. Your husband and your wife. They started learning it. They listened to him last June. By the end of August, not that they were allowed to do that, but they did it anyways. At the end of August, they already emailed the rabbi's wife the sonogram of the new baby. 10 years, no children. Within 3 months, they learned this book. Every single day, boom, they already had a child. There was another couple in Lakewood. For 6 years, no kid. 6 years. They started learning this book, Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon. They had a baby this year. There was a couple in Lakewood, 3 kids in Shidduchim, who did not get married. 3 kids were supposed to get married who were already older singles, did not get married. This happened to our Menashe himself, his own children. Him and his wife started learning this book together. His wife told him, Rabbi, you have all these Yeshuot for the rest of the world. You're a little bit of a hypocrite because me and you have children in Shidduchim and they're not married. So he told her, you know what the problem is? The problem is that me and you don't learn it together. We have to learn this every single day together, this book, to make an awareness how to stop speaking Lashon Hara. Nobody wants to speak Lashon Hara. The problem is we forget. How do you stop the problem of forgetting when you learn it consistently every single day and you're aware not to speak Lashon Hara? So Menashe and his wife started learning this every single day. Now listen to this. This is unbelievable. Breaking news. Not a story from 100 years ago, a story from a year ago in Lakewood. The same year, Bli Ayin Hara, 3 weddings. 3 of their single kids got engaged and married in the same year as soon as they started learning Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon together. A couple of months ago, there was a couple when the doctors told this pregnant woman, you're in danger. Your child has a very bad heart condition. It should never happen to any person. Maybe he'll survive, and if he will survive, we need tons of surgeries. You're in danger. This was when she's already 5 months pregnant, 6 months. They went to this Rabbi Menashe, and they told him, we need a Yeshua. He told them, learn this book every single day. You're going to have a Yeshua. And Baruch Hashem, they had the baby. The birth went well, and the baby was not a little bit not perfect, perfectly fine. And the doctor said he was there for 33 years, the doctor in Philadelphia. For 33 years, he told this couple, never did I ever witness such a quick birth and such a healthy baby with such a condition. This is all true stories, first-hand stories. When people start learning every single day, Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon. I had another fellow that called me up, if that story wasn't enough. His name is Rabbi. He did not tell me his name, but he told me his company's name. That's funny, actually. He has a company in Lakewood called Menachem Dips, for those who are hungry. Called Menachem Dips in Kugel. And he told me to be mefarsem to advertise his name. This guy is a Hasidic Jew, very hush of a person. He actually speaks on Kol Mevaser. That's a Yiddish competition of Torah anytime, for now. And he has like 15,000 listeners to his classes. And what exactly is his topic of his classes, this person, Menachem Dips, who was literally on the phone with me a couple of days ago and told me the details. His topic of the clips is always segulot. Who wants a segula for marriage? Who wants a segula for children? Segula for panasah, for health. Meanwhile, he told me his own daughter, especially in the Hasidic circles, you're past 18, 19, you consider it as if you're 40. And she started feeling very lonely, and it was a lot of tzal for his daughter. And he said it's very hard as a parent when your child is supposed to get married and nobody's even calling for a shidduch. It was extremely painful. And he was wondering, I went to so many rabbis. He said he went to Kivret Tzadikim. He gave tzedakot. He flew to Israel, which is all perfectly fine and should be done. But to him, it didn't help. And he said he started feeling embarrassed. I'm Mr. Segulas and my own daughter is not getting engaged. Then he tapped into this book, Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon by Art School. Him and his wife started learning it together, Rabotai. Within 40 days, his daughter was engaged. Parashat Shlach. 40 days, his daughter was engaged this year, Parashat Shlach. Do you hear this? Kivret Tzadikim, Tzedakot, all the different segulot. He started learning the awareness of Lashon Hara every single day. Boom! The Yeshua came within 40 days, his daughter is engaged. And he told me, Rabbi, I want to tell you, not that I'm a person that speaks Lashon Hara. He told me he's around 80% never speaks Lashon Hara, and he said his wife can testify, and that means a lot. But he still wanted to take upon himself the Kabbalah to never speak Lashon Hara again and learn the book every single day. Just taking it upon yourself, learning it, makes a tremendous difference. Oh, how about this one last story? How about this principal in Lakewood? His name is Rabbi Gabioff. He's the principal of a school called Shagas Aryeh. He's a principal. Close to 20 years ago, he had extremely painful blisters on his feet. It was so painful, the doctors told him, you're most probably going to walk. Unfortunately, you're going to be in a wheelchair. You can't walk anymore. That's how bad it was. They had no refuah, no medicine for the condition. It got so bad, he told me, that the blisters transferred to his tongue. So now he was barely able to talk. And the doctors are telling him, Dr. Preschel, he's a doctor in Lakewood. And the doctors are telling him, we don't know. For now, take painkillers. He told me this pain was going on for 5 years. 5 years he has blisters. Real pain. He started learning Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon with his wife. They started learning it together. He told me that within 6 months, he notices that the blisters are going down. He didn't take medicine, only painkillers. He goes to the doctor, Dr. Pressure, tells him what's going on. He tells him, Nes Gadol Haya Po, said the doctor. A great miracle happened over here in my office. Your blisters disappeared, not only in your feet, soon your tongue. Within 1 year, Rabbi, he told me everything was gone. To this day, he's healthy. And he learns every single day, Chafetz Chaim Shmirat HaLashon. Our whole lives, we heard about not speaking Lashon Hara. But how careful is a person not to really speak Lashon Hara? The Chafetz Chaim tells us, you want to know why you don't want to speak Lashon Hara? And he says it many times in Shmirat HaLashon. One of the main things that stop Hashem from giving beracha, blessings to a person, Shefa, is always being thrown upon us from Shamayim. Like the Ramchal says, the sun could be beaming outside midday. But if you decide to close the window shades, the sun is not coming in. Hashem is still beaming, the sun is still beaming, the light is still there, but you decided to close the light for coming into your room by closing the window shades. Hashem's beracha, Hashem's shefa is always beaming. Beracha, beracha, beracha. But you can have humans that damage their own lives and speak Lashon Hara, says the Chafetz Chaim. When you speak Lashon Hara, you're closing the pipes. You're closing the window shades. The shefa can't come into your life. Lashon Hara is extremely damaging. Says the Chafetz Chaim, a person who speaks Lashon Hara, Hashem doesn't want to get involved in his life. He stinks. He doesn't even want to go near him. That's the words of the Chafetz Chaim. He smells too much of Averot. I don't want to deal with such a guy. HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lashon Hara is extremely damaging. Person who takes upon himself not to talk Lashon Hara and learning this book or any book from the Chafetz Chaim. The point is being real about it, to try to take upon yourself to stop speaking Lashon Hara. This person has 300 stories of Yeshuot from people who started learning this book. Many, many, many stories. Every person that takes upon himself to start learning this will have a tremendous Yeshua.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org